Good morning, students. Today we'll study the last two topics. We were studying about the fire extinguisher in class 8th chemistry. In the previous class, I explained you about the soda acid fire extinguisher. Today, I will tell you about the foam-based fire extinguisher and liquid carbon dioxide fire extinguisher. What type of fire extinguisher it is, what are the chemicals used here, and how it works, and which type of fire it is used to extinguish which type of fire. So first of all, the foam based fire extinguisher, it is actually a mixture of sodium bicarbonate. Sodium bicarbonate means NaSCO3, and the second one is the aluminum sulfate. In the soda acid fire extinguisher we have taken sodium bicarbonate and sulfuric acid, but here in foam based fire extinguisher we are taking sodium bicarbonate and aluminum sulfate. As well as the mixture of sodium bicarbonate and aluminum sulfate is mixed with the saponin. Saponin is actually a foam making substance. So the mixture of three things are taken in the foam based fire extinguisher. That's why it is called foam based fire extinguisher. Sodium bicarbonate, aluminum sulfate and saponin. So what happens whenever these mixtures they are mixed together, then the reaction takes place and they produce carbon dioxide and aluminum hydroxide. So these, whenever this type of fire means when the nozzle is released, so what happens, this reaction takes place between all the three, and they gushes out this carbon dioxide and aluminum hydroxide gases out as a foam when the nozzle is on. So the reaction can be seen like this: NaSCO3, this is sodium bicarbonate, and aluminum sulfate, Al2SO4 pulverized. Now both, when they are mixed together with the help of the foam, then they produce sodium sulfate, that is Na2SO4 plus aluminum hydroxide, and the carbon dioxide gas is formed. So the foam which is released or which are used in this type of fire extinguisher, they act as a cooling effect and they cuts off the supply of oxygen, and when the oxygen supply is cut off, then what happens, the fire get extinguished. So in this way the foam based fire extinguisher works, and this type of fire extinguisher is used to put out the fire which is caused by oil especially, but it is not used for to put out the fire which is caused by electricity, because for making the solution of this sodium bicarbonate and aluminum sulfate, the water is used, and we all know that water is a good conductor of electricity. That's why because it is having water in it, solution is having water in it, that's why it is not used to put out the fire caused by electricity. So, but it is used to put out the fire caused by the oil. So this type of fire extinguisher is called foam based fire extinguisher. And the second one is the liquid carbon dioxide fire extinguisher, and simply it is a container. Here you can see this type of diagram. So here what happens, the liquid carbon dioxide is filled in the cylinder under pressure, and what happens when extinguisher is on, when means whenever there is a fire and when the extinguisher is on, the pressure is released, and because of this pressure this liquid carbon dioxide is converted into gaseous carbon dioxide. And this when they convert into gaseous carbon dioxide, then they cuts off the supply of oxygen to the burning material, and the fire gets extinguished. So this type of fire in which the liquid carbon dioxide is used, so this is called liquid carbon dioxide fire extinguisher. And this type of fire extinguisher is specially used to extinguish fire caused by electricity as well as oil, because here no water is required, only the liquid carbon dioxide we are taking in the cylinder. This is the cylinder, here the liquid carbon dioxide is filled under pressure. So what happens when it is on, when this type of fire extinguisher is on, then what happens, this liquid carbon dioxide converts into gaseous carbon dioxide, and because of this carbon dioxide, gaseous carbon dioxide, when it is released, they cut off the supply of oxygen and the fire get extinguished. Whereas in the foam based fire extinguisher, we take the mixture of sodium bicarbonate and aluminum sulfate, as well as foam is also taken, saponin, foam making substance. So when they react together all the three substances, then as a reaction of this they produce CO2 and aluminum hydroxide. They come out as a foam from the nozzle, and this foam act as a cooling effect, and because of the cooling effect, what happens, they cut off the supply of oxygen and the fire gets extinguished. So this time, foam based fire extinguisher is specially used to put out the fire which is caused by oil, not by electricity. But here the liquid carbon dioxide fire extinguisher is used to extinguish the fire which is caused by both oil as well as electricity. So these are the two topics, and here we have completed the lesson. Now your syllabus is also over of class 8. Thank you.